Alrighty, what's happening, people? Splashy here, back at you with another Etheria restart video. This one's a little bit different. This one is going to be my 5 avoids, do not do's, I recommend against, however way you want to look at it. Just a little bit of advice. I know I'm only level 32, but I'm doing fairly well in the game. I do have a lot of characters. I've been very lucky with my pulls, but that's neither here nor there. So, firstly, very first point, is honestly just play the game. Just play the game however you want. Obviously, there's tons of, there's Google documents saying this is what you have to do. You have to be farming this by XYZ day. Don't pull on this character. Reroll your account if this is the first SSR that you pull. It's a game that's meant to be fun to play, so play it however you want to play it. Of course, you can take advice on things, but the people that say, you know, if you're not nightmare farming on day 2, then you may as well stop playing, just forget it. Don't bother with that. Nobody cares. Play the game for how you want to play. I've made plenty of mistakes so far playing the game, and you know what? I'm still going. I didn't reroll. And one of the other guys that I'm playing with didn't reroll either, and he didn't get any of the good characters, and now he is getting them. So it doesn't matter. He's progressing perfectly fine. But, if you do want some pointers, I'm going to give you 4 more things that I do recommend either doing or against doing. More than likely, don't do. And that's what we're going to go over. So first things first is modules. So your artifacts, your loadout, your gear, whatever you want it to be. Early on, you're only going to get blue pieces, you get some green pieces, that sort of stuff. All I can say is, don't do this. Alright? Do not level it up like this. It is an absolute waste of coins. Some missions and stuff will tell you to level them up to +6. Sure, that's fine. If it's blue, I wouldn't go anything past +6. At this point, I wouldn't even level blue ones, but early you might need to just progress, but do not go +6 blue. For purples, I would say don't go +9, and as you can see, I've got so much here. They're not even being used. They're literally terrible stats, not getting used. And when you recycle them, I'm going to get 41,000 back. I can guarantee you to level 1, it's going to... Do you know what? Let's have a look at it. So that's 41,800 for a blue ring. So let's find a blue ring and let's upgrade it. So we'll go from there. Let's put it on somebody that I'm not using. Let's just say, let's put it on grey. All right. Now we'll start again. I don't have any other blues. Okay, cool. So we're at 1.4k, 1.423 now. We'll go all the way to 15, see what we're at. So it was 100k silver. And we already know that when selling them for recycling, we only get 41,800 back. So that's a 40% return. You know, it's definitely not worth it. Not worth it in the slightest. Like, I smashed them early. I've got the achievement for spending 13 million or 14 million mana or something like that. So, it's... Don't do that. That's my second tip. Just... If you gotta level them, blues don't go past 6. Purples or uniques don't go past 9. Epics don't go past 12. And honestly, only go to 12 if they're really good. Like... Defense, flat defense on that, I should not have gone to... Well, no, that's meant to be flat defense. But, like, some of these are just, you know... So don't go that high. Obviously, if you do get the outstanding and they're a really good piece, by all means, go to 12, go to 15, whatever you want to do. That's absolutely fine. Mythics, I haven't got any mythics, so I'm not at that stage yet. But that's tip number 2. You know, don't level modules that don't need to be leveled. Now, I've just got to switch accounts for my next tip. Just give me a second. So, my next tip is for the targeted summon. So, on the targeted summon, new players will all start with this one. You can pick any of these characters here to go for. Anybody you like, any characters that are, say, OP. So, you got Rosa's OP, Jada's OP. Chloros is insane damage over a sustained amount of time. Halkid's OP. Bjantin's OP. Like, there's so many here. Kloss is broken as heck. Lilith strong. Real Mocha, just win the game. Right? So there's so many options, but you'll have time. There is so many summons get given to you. As I said, like, I'm level 32 and I've done 400 summons from what the game's given me, pretty much. Between spending a little bit of crystals on it, not many, but a little bit. But mostly just from, you know, completing parts of the game, first time clears, achievements, that sort of stuff. So roll on the permanent banner until you've built yourself a relatively healthy roster. And then pick who you're missing. So you might be missing, say, like a sustain or a sub DPS sustain. So, you know, Hellkid does shields. You might be missing strong blue damage dealer, so you got Rosa and Jada. You might be struggling with Doki Doki, so you've got Mocha, is what I would be looking at. All those sort of options. So many different options, but build your team first. While we're here, I'm just going to send it on my... Okay. Just send it on. This is my ult. This is my free-to-play. This is just what I'm messing around on. So we lucked out. Let's see what we got. Dorothy the Wisher. And it is... Oh, another Oboro. Lilith! Nice! I don't have Lilith on the other account, so this is nice to get. Oof. Jeez. Big. Oh wait, can I just take it? Oh, nice. We'll take that. Nice. But yeah, no, that's alright. So anywho, as I said, like, you can pull for who you need. So if I was targeting Lilith there, that would have been a waste because I just pulled her. So yeah, that's third point. Targeted summon. Hold off a little bit. Maybe do a couple 100 summons, 200 summons on the permanent banner. And then look at what you're missing in the team and pull from over there. You're going to pull on the perm banner for a while because obviously the light and darks are over here. So you've got these guys are all here, all strong in their own rights. It doesn't matter what anybody says. People are like, oh, Shadow Sonya is garbage. She's a dot team. And she's an amazing dot team. So don't listen to anybody. People are like, oh, Mio sucks. Mio does not suck. Mio is amazing in PvP. Whatever, we're getting off course. Alright, so that was number 3. Number 4, I'm going to switch back to the other account, so bear with me. Alright, back on the main account. I mean, this is a prime example of, you know, play how you want. 2,000 gems for this. But I couldn't resist, is what it is. I'm like, that's cool that keeps going. I like that. Anywho, so tip number 4 is mental stabilizers. So these guys will restore 100 stability to you. People are using them already for refills and whatnot. It's up to you. As again, point number 1, play the game how you want. But there is obviously been talks of double drops from certain, you know, certain areas of the game. So maybe certain modules, certain shells, there'll be double drops, which is kind of OP, like for Black Flags, because at the moment for early game, Black Flags probably like the most OP sort of shell that you can get, and I am definitely running with them. I've just started building this one because I'm trying to get ready for a hell mode Doki Doki. That's my goal at the moment. But so save the stabilizers. Every day you can spend 1,000 gems, and you can top up and get 1,000 stamina, or stabilizer, whatever you want to call it. So it is stamina. You can get that every day. These will go around that limit. There is no limit per day for this, so I could use all 16. I'm just going to close that in case I do it accidentally. But that's my point there. So on those double drop weekends, or whenever they are, they could be for weeks, you might want to use them to go above and beyond your 1,000 or your 1,200 with the refill per day. So that would be what you'd go. You'd save them for that. Don't use them at the start for like trying to level to catch up. Some people have. It's whatever. You can do what you want. But my advice is save them till we have events that give us double shell drops, double module drops, double... I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's double this, right? Because when you're starting to level up skills, that's what you want to do. So I'm doing Hell 1 for this. So Cyclone Hell 1 of the Hollow, because I've got a few Hollow characters that I'm working on. AKA mainly her. Still can't do it though, can I? No. No. That's fine. Okay, so that was tip number 4. Tip number 5, I see a lot of people in chat and stuff sleeping on. And like they got to do it later on. It may be a bit tougher. So is the hyperlink charter. So in here, basically, it's the game guiding you to what you should be doing in certain parts. So the Animus Fate basically gets you to level Leanne and skill her up, teaches you about building a DPS, helps with Terra, goes all the way through to your finish here, so it gets her to the point that she's ready to go to 6 stars. And then you go over to Animus Fate 2, and you've got her built, she's done, you can start working on your second character. Some people have kept her. At the moment, like a lot of people, if you're watching this video later, you won't have this. So from launch, we got a reconfigure, which means that we could load a character into here and completely reset them, which means we get everything back. Right? Everything that we've spent on the character, pretty much, we get back. But it will reset your character to level 1, 4-star. It'll just keep the artifact, like the modules and everything on it. So we've done that with Leanne. I did that with mine. I finished the event. And then reset her back to 0 is what it is. Well, I don't even know where she is anymore. There she is. So she's just got a couple of like a module that got left on her, and you know I might build her down the track, get her back up to 5-star because she is good in Terra. But for now, I've switched out, and all of her stuff I put on to my Didding because he's a single target monster. And doing like I don't look at the build too much. I know his build's not great, but yeah, he's a single target monster, and he's doing really well and helping the team. So that's a lot of people sleeping on this. It teaches you what to do, where you should be. So if you follow it, I'm level 32. My current one is saying defeat Nightmare Whitney. I've beat her on hard, not Nightmare yet. I'm level 32. I'm not level 33 yet, and I could do this one. I might run it back and do this at some point. That's not overly hard. Then you go up to the next level. Boom. That sort of thing. Arena. This is self-explanatory. You know, earn currency, etc. That's just by playing the game. This is working with modules, getting people up. So fully equip one Animus, so one character with outstanding modules, and you go from there. So don't sleep on this. Get into this early. Follow suit. So if you're getting to the point where it's like, hey, get to level 35 and you're ticking off everything, that means you're following on part. The rewards are great. The amount of summons you get lattices for the 4-star units, you get lattices for your 5-star units. The 5-star ones are incredibly rare, so use them. That should have been a tip on itself. Do whatever you want, but that is my things to not do and to do for when you're starting out on Etheria restart. Honestly, I'm loving this game. I'm definitely going to do more videos. If there's a video you want to see me, if there's something you want to see me make a video on to do with the game, let me know and I'll work on it. But for now, I hope everybody has a good day, good evening, and or good night, and I'll see you in the next one.